could have the attention of if you are seated and
Good evening. Thank you for joining us this evening. We appreciate you coming out on such a lovely night. At this time, I'm going to let Zoe take over as our MC.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I want to just share with you a little bit about how this came about. Most of this we want to give credit to Mrs. Hutchins. She came to the staff and our parent support group and said, we really need to have a little more cultural events in our school. So I'm going to write a grant, and this is what you all need to do. She likes to tell us what to do. So we listened, and she did get the grant, but we also needed some other sponsors. So we want to thank, we had the grant that was funded was the Fort County Decentralization Grant that Mrs. Hutchins got. And our other sponsors were the Adirondack Regional Theater, Dannemora Federal Credit Union, the Champlain Rotary, Assemblyman Jones was here this afternoon, CCOM and Stewart's Corporation, and as well as our parent support group. They helped fund this and put this event on, so please share and giving them a thank you. Again, I just want to thank Mr. Bruchac and his son Jesse for coming for the past 4 weeks and working with our students. And I'm going to let Mr. Bruchac share what he's been doing with your children.
Kwai kwai, ni don't bonk. Those words mean hello. See, you hear that? Kwai kwai.
Kwai kwai.
Our little guys have been learning some of the Abenaki language as well as some of our songs and stories. But before I go further, I just have to say this. It just makes my heart feel full to see so many parents here, so many people in the community supporting their kids. I cannot tell you how many schools I've been to and done programs, and seldom have I seen this large and this supportive an audience. So give yourselves a round of applause. Well, my son Jesse and I have strived through most of our lives to share the culture and the creativity that is part of the Native American heritage of this region. Where we are next to Lake Champlain, which is called Batobagak, the waters in between, as you will hear in one of the songs. This is where our language was spoken, where our culture was very strong, and where we still have many people of our heritage who are remembering what was here and what will continue to be here. What we wanted to do with the kids was to inspire them through sharing the songs and the stories, to create their own work, not just to perform for them, but to work with them. Fortunately, we were assisted by an incredible team of teachers and also by a music teacher. Mike here is one of the best collaborators we've worked with in years, to create for the first 3 grades songs. Each class created their own song, and in each song you'll find an Abenaki word. By the word, it's Abenaki is how we say it in the language. Abenaki is how you say it in English, unless you're in Vermont, in which case it's Abernaki. And when they wrote their songs, for example, in one, they have the words Batobagak. Batobagak, which is the waters in between Lake Champlain. In another, they have Ulioni, which is thank you, or goodness returning to you, literally, that we give thanks to you. And then in the third one, they have Kulipayo. And Kulipayo means you are welcome here. So each of those songs will have one of those words in it. The young people in the 3 upper grades were encouraged to write, each person, to write a poem or a short story, in some cases turned into plays. And there were several themes that they were given. One was the theme of what to be thankful for, giving thanks. Another thing we urged them to do was to use language that made use of the five senses: what you hear, what you see, what you smell, what you touch. We also encouraged them to use similes, comparing one thing to another to make it more visual or easy to imagine. And then also, we told the fifth graders they could, if they wish, write a scary story, which, as you might imagine, really did inspire them. So I think when you listen to what these young people shared tonight, remember the first three classes are collaborative. The last three classes, what you're seeing are just samples of their work. Not everyone wanted to get up in front of a microphone. But those who did, we salute them for their courage. But every single boy and girl wrote something, and as we walked around the classrooms reading what they wrote, we were impressed continually. Jess, do you want to add anything to this, what I said?
Bye-bye. Bye-bye ni domba. No? No? All right, let's get started.
Okay, well, I hope you'll all enjoy this. I know I will. And Ulioni ni domba. Thank you, my friends, and I hope you enjoy the evening.
Hi, my name is Hayden Shattuck from Miss Bonner's third grade classroom, and my poem is called The Outdoors. When I am outdoors, I feel the cool breeze on my face. I hear the birds chirping in the morning air, tasting the water droplets falling from the light blue sky. I join my parents as they walk my dog. I can see nothing but green grass and flowers ahead of me. I play catch with my dog and family. I see my dog out in the grass trying to catch the ball, panting and drooling. I hear the sound of leaves in the wind and see the leaves falling to the ground. I read books under the tall oak trees. The outdoors is the best.
My name is Emmett Kaufman, and this is the Coffin Man. I was on my way to school one day when I saw my friend Kobe. We had a sleepover on the weekend. That scary story you told me had me up all night. Ha, that scary story wasn't even scary. I slept like a baby, Kobe said. You know what, if you're so brave, let's spend the night at the lake where you said the Coffin Man died. I said, Fine, I'm not a chicken, Kobe said. Let's just go to school. That night we snuck out of our houses and went to the lake where we were going to spend the night. We were at the lake for about an hour, but then we heard coughing. What was that? I said. I don't know, Kobe said. But then we saw him. He had brown hair and brown eyes, and he grabbed Kobe. He started choking him, but then he broke free. We ran back to our houses. That night, I heard coughing, and it was coming from the direction of Kobe's house. Next day at school, Kobe wasn't there. The teacher started taking attendance. Esperanza, here. Bode, here. August, here. Etienne, here. Kobe, not here. Then she called me, here. All right, class, we have a new student today. His name is Emmett Kaufman. I instantly looked up. It was a boy with brown hair and brown eyes. He walked past me and whispered, "The coughing man always gets his victims."
Hi, I'm Sydney.
And I'm Mara.
And our story is called Rising of
Sonara.
One day there were 4 girls, Alyssa, Caitlin, Mara, and Sydney, walking to Visor to pick up Sydney's mom's meds. They all walked in and Alyssa had to go to the bathroom, and Sydney went too. Kate and Mara were picking up the meds. 1 minute later, an alarm went off saying, "Lockdown." All the girls were worried. Sydney and Alyssa ran back to Kate and Mara, and they all hid. Kate whispered to the girls and said, "Look up there. There is something." They all screamed. There was something growing on the shelf. It was black with clown shoes on its feet, and it had devil horns.
It smelled like flowers so that it would attract people. Then Mara said we should split up. Everyone said okay at once. Chapter 2. My name is Sydney, and this is what happened when we split up. I was watching the sonara, which is what we called the creature, when I went into Emmett's room. I closed the door as fast as I could, not realizing he was in there. Emmett was 14. We knew him from school. He was in the same lunch class as me. He died from the sonara. After that, I ran to the employees-only room and saw a person that looked like my sister's doctor. His name was Dr. Bob. I screamed and said, "Look behind you." He was eaten. I took a little break at the water fountain. Then I went into the girls' bathroom. There I saw Brianna. She was 16. I saw something coming into the bathroom. It was the sonara. I thought I was going to die. I ran out of there as fast as I could. I found Caitlin and we went into her room. Little did we know, Mara and Alyssa were hiding in the same room. We were so happy to be back together.
My name is Mara, and this is what happened when we split up. We split up, and I went to the room where we saw the creature. Me and my friends called it the sonara. I followed the sonara in a room, and I did not know there was someone in the room. We found out later that he was 13 and had cancer. His name was Carter. After that, I went to the bathroom, and I did not look at the signs. I went into the boys' bathroom. You don't want to know what happened next. I came out with my eyes closed and scarred for life. I went to the front desk and hid behind it. I found a dead body. The sonara ate his guts. He was 13 years old. His name was James. I saw Alyssa and grabbed her. Alyssa was so scared she pulled me into this room. There was a doctor in the room. We hid in the room. I heard the door open. We thought it was the sonara. Little did we know it was Caitlin and Sid. The girls went to college together and they grew up and had great families. One day, Alyssa, Caitlin, Mara, and Sydney were taking Mara's daughter Maggie to the doctor's office. That replaced Pfizer. They walked in and Maggie saw something on a shelf. What's that? It was the sonara. All the girls looked away for 1 second. Maggie was gone and attacked. Or was she? The end.
Hello, my name is Vanessa Hood, and my poem is what the lake is like. What the ocean is like. The ocean is like an underwater world. The ocean is like a big home of families. The ocean is like an adventure waiting for you to explore. The ocean is like a calming glow of bioluminescence whenever you touch it. The ocean is like a whole world of mythical creatures. The ocean is like a calming sound of crashing on the sand. The ocean is like a sound machine that puts you to sleep. The ocean is like a very big home, a very big and shiny diamond. That is what the ocean is like. Hi, my name is Caitlin Underwood, and this is my story, JP. I went to JP for my first time a couple of months ago. When I arrived there and saw my hotel, I felt so excited. Then we went to Cliffs and Reels, which is a rock climbing place. When I saw the rock climbing things, I felt thrilled and excited. When I got to the top and looked down 30 feet, I felt scared. When I pressed the button at the top, I felt proud. When we got back to our hotel, my arms hurt and my legs felt like they were going to fall off. Next day, we went to the pump house. When I saw it for the first time, I was breathless. We got a walker and then went to the lazy river. When I got to the rapids, I fell off my tube. It was so thrilling. When I went on the water slide, that was very thrilling too. After all that, it felt good to go to the hot tubs. The hot tubs were really cool. At last, it was time to leave. This was the best time ever.
Hello, my name is Amani Yates from Mrs. Billington's class, and my poem is called Reasons. I'm thankful for my friends. They're as nice as a sloth sleeping on a stormy night. I'm thankful for music. It's as calming as water crashing against rocks. I'm thankful for my father. He's as cool as an eagle soaring across the blue sky. I'm thankful for my life. It's as beautiful as my mother.
I'm thankful for my teacher. She says dazzling as a horse running in a field of fresh green grass.
Again, this song is entitled Ikaw, The Waters in Between.
Sometimes it is so fragrant. Sometimes it is so warm. Sometimes it is so calm. Sometimes there is a storm. The waters in between. The waters in between. Sometimes we are swimming. Sometimes we are running. Sometimes we are singing. Sometimes we are singing. Waters in between.
Good evening. My name is Ailish Torres from Mrs. Billington's third grade class, and my poem is called Peaceful and Rapid. I'm thankful for red and yellow tulips. They are as beautiful and colorful as the setting sun. I'm thankful for wind. It is as rapid as the crashing waves. I'm thankful for apples. They are as red as the stripes on the American flag. I'm thankful for school. It is as fun as Disney World. I'm thankful for rain. The drops are as clear as diamonds. I'm thankful for laughter. It's as loud as thunder. I'm thankful for friendship. It is as peaceful as me and my family.
Good evening. My name is Maddie Arno from Mrs. Billington's 3rd grade classroom, and my poem's called Gratitude. I am thankful for my family. Their hearts are as big as the world. I am thankful for cars. The new car smell is as good as Febreze. I am thankful for holidays. The decorations are as beautiful as a girl at prom. I am thankful for my house. It's as cozy as a furry puppy. I am thankful for lakes. The fish are as clumsy as my sister.
Hello, my name is Kyler McCormick, and my story is called The Criminal Mastermind. This story starts in a medicine factory named Pfizer, where an ordinary guy named Alco B. Mick was working and mixed the wrong chemicals. Then he tripped and dropped the chemicals, and he accidentally drank some. And then he blacked out. He woke up in the hospital with scientists around him doing tests. When all of a sudden he got angry and knocked out all the scientists and turned into one. That's when he noticed his powers. When he blacks out, he gets really mad and turns evil. And he has super strength. He also can turn into anyone he wants to, but when he blacks out again, he turns back to normal. So once he was out of the hospital, he turned into a random person and ran to his house. Turned back to normal and he blacked out again. He woke up the next day to his wife yelling at their son George to go to his room. He got up, said good morning, and made breakfast, and left. But then he blacked out again. He got super mad and his evil side told him to rob a bank, so he decided to rob a small bank like Key Bank and Rouses Bank. So Alco did, and he sold $567,000. Just like that, because he just kicked the vault door open, stole the money, turned into a cop, and walked out. When he got home, he hid the money under his bed and blacked out on his bed. When he woke up, he heard the TV saying that a meteor was about to hit Lake Champlain and destroy Rouses Point. So he decided to try and stop it from destroying his town. So Alco bought a big speedboat and went to where the meteor was going to hit. He stood there for a second, then the ground shook and the meteor hit. Alco caught it, but died in the process, saving Rouses Point from being destroyed. Alco's body was sent to scientists and tested. They later got shut down and Alco's body was destroyed. The people who worked there where he was destroyed reported a ghost that looked like Alco. Everyone there died the next day. People think that his evil spirit still lives there, and his good spirit lives in Lake Champlain.
Hi, my name is Grace Crowningshield, and my poem is called The Majestic River. A pretty wave flowing in the water, so silky smooth and glistening and brown. So beautiful, and when it does its flips and tricks, it's like the wind blowing through the sky on a windy day. I love to watch them. It is such an amazing sight to see a river water. They are definitely majestic.
Hi, my name is Nevaeh Todd, and my poem is called I'm Thankful. I'm thankful for trees. They smell like beautiful perfume. I'm thankful for my parents. They are as lovable as fluffy puppies. I'm thankful for the rain. It is as wet as a puddle. I'm thankful for my friends. They are as smart as an elephant. I'm thankful for my teacher. She is as smart as a smartphone. I'm thankful for God. He is more mighty than 100 devils. Hi, my name is Alexis Norm. I am in Mrs. Billington's 3rd grade class. My poem is called I Am Thankful. I am thankful for Girl Scouts. They are as friendly as a licking puppy. I am thankful for s'mores. They are as gooey as slime. I am thankful for teachers. They are as sweet as cake. I am thankful for fireworks. They are as sparkly as sequins. I am thankful for my friends. They are as silly as a clown.
Hi, my name is Colton Castine, and I will be reading you my story, A Monster Encounter. One day, I was walking along Lake Champlain, and I saw a man lying down. He seemed dead, but I asked, "Are you okay?" I heard no response. I eventually realized he was not going to wake up. I ran and found some help and called an ambulance. When I went back to where the body was, there was no body. All that was there was the man's torn shirt. But then I saw a path. It was like whatever had made the path came out of the water. I also saw purple goo that was different from anything I've ever seen before. The path led me to an old shack that said, "Home of Caleb and Aaron." I walked inside and saw an elderly man and his wife. They seemed to be burned to death, and on the walls there were burn marks. I ran to get help, but then a man in a dark robe approached me. I saw part of his face. It was scarred from what I think was a bad fire. He started running toward me, and I ran for help. I was screaming. I saw the man take off his mask. At that point, I realized this was no human. The monster had fire all over its body. I got to a road, and I saw a man driving a white one-door Corvette. Now the man saw the monster headed right for me. He yelled, "Get in the car." I got in the car, and he drove away quickly. A little while later, he thought he lost the monster. His car was low on gas, so we were forced to stop. I saw the monster. It was about 100 yards away. I went to get the man, who I later found was named Jeff. He was on the phone with the woman from the National Paranormal Investigators, NPI. The woman said they would send help and said they would meet up at the Shazy Fire Department. Then Jeff turned and saw the monster. It was 30 yards away. We got in the car and went to the Shazy Fire Department. I saw a man with a gun that was supposed to stun the monster. We waited. We finally saw the monster. The man shot. He missed the monster. The monster then threw a fireball that hit the white one-door Corvette and burned my legs badly. The man fired again, and this time he hit the monster. The monster was now stunned. He would be that way for a few hours, the man said. The man also said the monster would be transported to an island off the coast of Florida to be studied. I got treated for my burns at the hospital. At night, I still have vivid dreams. Sometimes they seem so real. I feel like the monster is right next to me, waiting and waiting for the right moment to strike while I'm at my weakest.
Hi, my name is Xander, and I'm gonna be telling you about my poem. My poem name is called Thankful. I am thankful for the sun. It is as warm as a fired-up grill. I am thankful for bees. Their honey is as sweet as a lollipop. I am thankful for teachers. They are as helpful as the rain. I am thankful for beds.
They are as fluffy as clouds. I am thankful for books. They are as fascinating as jungle animals. Hello, my name is Curtis and I'm from Mrs. Billington's third grade classroom. I'm going to be sharing my poem. The title is called Thankfulness. I'm thankful for my house. It is as awesome as an arcade. I'm thankful for my mom's homemade cookies. They're as good as going on a vacation. I'm thankful for pillows. They're as soft as birds' feathers. I'm thankful for animals. They're as awesome as my friends. I'm thankful for warmth. It is as great as family.
All are welcome.
Hello, my name is Bella Rosso, and I'm from Mrs. Bono's 3rd grade class, and my poem is called Rainy Days. I am thankful for rainy days because they make the grass green and the flowers grow. It shows spring is coming and winter's going away. Spring is a joy when flowers bloom. Rainy days can be boring and rainy days can be fun. But on a rainy day, the best thing is when a rainbow arches red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, purple. I love rainy days. Hi, my name is Olivia, and my poem's called Happy Days. When I wake up early in the morning, the sun rises. It is a lovely sight to see the yellow flowers blooming. I love the sun that makes the flowers bloom, that wakes everyone up in the morning and awakes all of the animals for a start of a beautiful day. I love the bright moon that shines on top of my roof. I love the bright stars that make shapes in the night sky. They help me fall asleep. Hi, I'm Molly Hilferty, and I'm going to read the story that I wrote called The Missing Boy. An abandoned shed in the woods held 4 kids. Their names were Molly, Sydney, James, and Carter. Molly was once telling a story in the shed. It was about how 4 kids were also there. They found a clown in the corner of the shed. The clown came out. Boom! No one saw the kids again. Carter said, "That story is full of baloney." But Sid got scared. Molly agreed with Carter. Then they all went home. That night, Sydney was thinking about the 4 kids who disappeared. Sydney always cares. Molly that same night was thinking. She thought she actually believed in the story a little. The next day, they all met in the shed. James said, "I wonder if we'll ever see a clown here." Carter then argued. "Like I said last night, it's baloney." Molly said he was just teasing. Give him a break. James is not teasing. Last night, he had a dream about the kids. There were 4 kids, just like us, James thought. Later that night, everyone went to Molly's house to go on the trampoline. Everyone took turns doing tricks like flips, handsprings, and aerials. They were having a lot of fun until they heard a noise. It sounded like a stick breaking in the woods. The girls got scared, so they went inside and the boys came home. Sydney and Molly had a sleepover. The next day, Carter's mom, Ruby, was going to wake him up for the day. He wasn't in his bed, so she checked the rest of the house. She couldn't find him. She called the police and they set out search Carter. When James, Sydney, and Molly heard that Carter was missing, they looked and looked for him. Policemen were looking too. Molly, James, and Sydney found Carter the next day. Carter could not speak, but he could still write. He wrote, "I got kidnapped by a clown." Then it said something, and I could no longer speak. Molly and Sydney felt bad for him. Carter found his mom, who took him to the hospital. He went missing a second time. He has not been seen since. The clown must have taken him again. Sydney, James, and Molly never spoke of what happened to Carter again. The end. Until next time.
Hi, my name is Sylvia Anderson, and I will be reading Cat Life. I remember the first time I saw my cat. It was like yesterday. I walked into my Nana's house and saw a cat walk out of the closet. But it also kind of smelled like a cat too. I told my Nana that there was a strange cat in the house, and she said it's yours. It had pretty blue eyes. He was white with black stripes. He kind of looked like a tiger with different colors. I picked him up and he was preying on me. My brother liked Paw Patrol, so his name was Zuma. It slept with me that night. I put a collar on it and walked it like a dog. He now follows me wherever I go. That is my memory of Zuma. Bye.
Good evening.
evening. My name is Trisha and I'm in Spellington's third grade classroom, and my poem's name is Thankful. I'm thankful for cookies. They're as sweet as sugar. I'm thankful for my dog. He's as soft as a blanket. I'm thankful for the world. It is as amazing as Miss Spellington's love. I'm thankful for my teacher. She is as smart as a scientist. I'm thankful for turtles. They are as cool as an ice cube.
Hi, my name is Dominic and my story is the lake. When I look at the lake, it reminds me of going swimming and the breeze hitting my face. It feels nice. The fish in the water swim by my feet. That also feels nice. When the big waves are coming, I like to duck under the water so they don't splash in my face. When I walk in the water, I feel the sharp sides of a zebra mussel against my feet. It doesn't feel good, and it reminds me to wear shoes next time I go swimming. The lake is a great place to have fun wherever you're swimming or fishing. Hi, my name is Zoe Timmons, and my story's name is called Peekaboo. I was running so fast, I felt as if I could lift off the ground and fly. My only instinct was to survive. 7 hours earlier. My lights flicked on. Get out of bed. Time for school. Fine, I muttered. I slipped out of bed, put on some jeans, a red shirt, and a blue hoodie. I ate breakfast and went to school. The hours felt like they were stretched miles long. Then school was over. I was scared to walk home because 2 inmates broke out of a prison near my town. They were mass murderers. I began walking. I thought I saw an orange jumpsuit. Now I'm terrified. It's getting darker outside. I hear a chainsaw start, then scraping on metal. I started speed walking. I stopped to listen. Pat, pat, pat. Footsteps. I saw him, he saw me. Turns on the chainsaw and walks towards me. I start running. You can run, but you can't hide, he screams at me. He starts chasing me. I run into the woods, trying to lose him. I scurry up a tree and jump to 3 different trees until I think I lost him. I hear a rustle behind me, only a squirrel. I hear another, then a limb fall off a tree. It sounds like it was cut off. I go to investigate. It was a clean cut. Peekaboo, he's behind me. Ah, I feel a sharp pain run through my body. He slashed a large X on my back. I'm too scared to feel severe pain. I jump down from the tree and run as fast as I can to my house. I try to get my parents. They're gone to the store. I lock the door and run into the backyard. Crash, a window breaks. He's inside. I hear heavy footsteps coming straight to me. I run around the house and jump through the broken window. Now he's upstairs. I try to call 911, but I can't. The phone cord is cut. I unlock the door and try to open it. My hands are so sweaty they keep slipping. I wipe my hands on my shirt for grip and open the door with a slam. He's waiting outside for me with the chainsaw on. I try to turn around and run, but I can't. The other inmate is blocking me. Ah! The end. Or is it?
Good evening. My name is Xander Parker from Mrs. Billington's third grade classroom, and my poem is called Thankful. I am thankful for blankets. They're as soft as a bear's fur. I am thankful for candy. It is as sweet as fruit. I am thankful for butterflies. They're as colorful as the rainbow. I am thankful for cheetahs. They're as fast as the wind. I am thankful for trees. They're as tall as the building.
My background help. The name of this next song is Uni, which means
My name is Cohen Youngman, Miss Billington's class. The title of my poem is Thankful Life. I'm thankful for my family that helps me achieve my goals. They are as trustworthy as a service dog. I'm thankful for my dog. Finding Daisy was like finding a four-legged clover. I'm thankful for my house, being there with my family feels as safe as storing valuables in a vault. I am thankful for my neighbors. They are as generous as an ATM. I am thankful for the veterans who saved our lives. Their actions are like a store manager letting you get something for free.
Hello, my name is Ava. I am from Mrs. Blondo's third grade classroom, and I'm going to share my poem, Sunny Days. When I wake up to a sunny day, I smell the flowers. They smell like a rainy puddle. Bees are consuming nectar from yellow, red, and pink blossoms. Butterflies are gracefully fluttering from flower to flower. You see birds swooping down and plucking worms from the ground while they sing their I am hungry song. You can hear the joyful neigh of a horse grazing in the green meadow. The sky is blue and the grass is like a beautiful rug. Sunny days are awesome.
Hello, my name is Connor, and this is my scary story. The scariest thing I ever saw was a rat man. I was fishing on the Bay of Lake Champlain, and the rat man was in the woods, had glowing red eyes and long sharp teeth. But when I looked into its eyes, it ran back into the woods. I was terrified, so I ran to my Jeep and got my rifle. I was about to call the cops, but as I grabbed my phone, the rat man sunk its long sharp teeth into my arm. More rat men started to come. I shot the first one and got into my Jeep and sped off. But as I was driving, I heard my tires pop. There was something in my car. It was the rat man, and it climbed up onto my car, onto the hood of my car, smashed my window and pulled me out and started eating my leg. Luckily enough, a cop was driving by. He shot the rat man and started to put me in his cruiser, and then drove me to the hospital. Once I entered the hospital and they started to put me to sleep, I turned into a rat man.
Hi, I'm Lauren Durano, and my story is called The Spirit of Toffee. The scariest thing I've ever seen was a dog, Lindsay said, as if it were the scariest thing in the world. The class looked at her like she was speaking Chinese. Not just any dog, she said, a ghost dog. The class looked at her strangely. Then she began to tell us this story. His name was Toffee, a cute golden retriever. But he was a crazy dog. One day, he was trusted to stay out of his cage when he was home alone. His owner, Jim, would get mad at anything, though. One time at work, he had an idea, and his coworkers didn't agree with him. He got up and yelled, "We are doing what I said!" Then he threw papers everywhere. Lindsay then continued her story. That day, Toffee was great at first, but then he saw a squirrel outside. Jim had a weak door, so Toffee broke it down. He eventually caught the squirrel in a jiffy. The squirrel was just standing there like it wanted to be attacked. Toffee was down for that. When Jim came back home, he noticed the door. Then he looked everywhere for Toffee and finally saw him. He was in the living room chewing on the squirrel. There was blood everywhere from the squirrel. Jim thought way too fast and went into the kitchen and grabbed a knife. The puppy instantly saw the knife and ran. Jim chased him around the house until Toffee was cornered. Before you know it, the puppy was dead. 3 nights later, Jim was watching TV and drinking some alcohol when he heard barking in the woods. After 5 minutes of barking, he got very annoyed and stomped outside onto his back porch and yelled, "Shut up, you stupid dog." Then he came back inside and relaxed. "I'm so glad I got rid of that dog," he said, "but I'm so mad that the stupid neighbor has one." But it wasn't the neighbor's dog. It was the spirit of Toffee. 1 week later, Jim was laying in his bed when he felt a huge pain in his leg. He screamed and screamed. He removed the blanket that was covering him and saw blood running down his leg. Then he heard a growling noise right next to his left ear. The spirit of Toffee had bit his leg, then his left arm. He was screaming and no one even heard. He died in his bed 5 minutes later. He was bit all over. The cops didn't notice he was gone until 4 days later. 3 days later, when Jim's daughter was driving to the funeral, she looked out the window and saw a dog that was eating a squirrel of some sort. She tried to get a better look at it, but she had already driven past it. When she got back to the graveyard, they started the ceremony. When they opened the coffin, there was Jim, floating in a pool of blood. Everyone was so confused. They looked at each other. They immediately ended the funeral. His son came to visit the graveyard 7 years later. When he was saying his prayers, he heard a growling. "Ugh, not now, stomach. I'll feed you later," he said. Just then a dog came behind the grave, still growling. It looked all beaten up and ugly. The man ran. Right as he left, blood was coming through the ground. Jim was still lying in his coffin, filled with blood. Some blood had leaked out and came up through the dirt. "The end," Lindsay said. "Any questions?" she asked. "Well, it's not a question, but my dad's name is Jim, but he passed away," said a girl named Emily. "He died from an attack, I think. At his funeral, I was too sad, so I left. When I came back, everyone was gone. They all forgot about me. I accidentally stepped in some fruit punch," Emily said. "How do you know it was fruit punch?" a girl named Alyssa asked. "Well, I think it was. I saw a juice box about 12 feet away. But there was a lot of fruit punch," Emily said. "It could fill a whole body, probably."
I'm George. I'm Brianna.
I'm James.
I'm Alina.
I'm Kira, and we put together a play. We hope you enjoy it. It's called Papa Fazbear's Pizza Place of Doom. This story is about an evil and mysterious pizza place, but we should not get ahead of ourselves. Let me take you back in time to 1987 to be precise. Once there was a girl named Kira, and it was her birthday. She was having her birthday party at Papa Fazbear's Pizza Place.
I can't wait. They have cool animatronics.
What are their names? Because I forgot again.
How many are there again? Because I think there's a lot.
There are 5. Their names are Freddie, Chica, Bonnie, Foxy, and Marionette. Don't judge me, I know a lot.
Wow, you know more about this place than any of us do.
And I heard someone got murdered here.
I totally want to find the body here.
Me too.
Really?
Come on, let's go in already.
Excuse me, Mr. Owner, where's the body?
I don't know what you guys are reading, but no one died here. That's just a rumor that someone started to scare off little kids like you.
I'm 13 for a fact, and we're all teenagers.
Okay.
Too bad. I wanted to go find the body.
Why are we still talking about this?
Guys, let's not talk about this anymore. I'm kind of scared.
I just said that.
Me too.
Me 3, hashtag not just kidding.
I truly do not care, nor am I not scared.
Minutes later.
This is so delicious.
love the cake.
Me too.
I'm bored. Where are the animatronics?
Here they come. Hey, Kier. Guys, Kira's gone, and so is Freddy.
I'm out of here. I'm going to Burger King. I'll be back soon. Okay.
Let's go look for Kira.
Can I just stay here?
Wait, the Pirates Cove show is starting with your favorite animatronic Foxy. Maybe we should go watch that instead.
Say no more. Let's go.
Alina, where did you go?
Hey, Bianca, where are Kira and Alina? In the bathroom?
No, they are missing.
I'll help you find them.
Hold on, let's videotape it.
Look, Foxy and Freddy are gone.
Obviously.
Brianna, Bonnie, do you want a burger? Get one, get a second free if you don't kill me. Ah, my
I'm all alone. I can't believe they were taken by the animatronics. I'm really scared. Ah!
Who wants pizza? Me. To be continued.
Thank you. That concludes our evening. Our K1-2 students, parents, you can go to Mrs. Hutchins' room to pick them up. I think our 5th grade students, we have a little R.L. Stein authors in the works, probably. And you can see that it takes a lot of courage to get up here, so a good round of applause for the students tonight.